Well, hello there, YouTube. Chilling with Twisted 420 here, and we are back again with something that is very, very cool. This is the Kotobukiya X-Men animated series set. These are all little small figures or statues. They're all power pose. You can't pose them or do anything. They're all little bitty figures, all PVC, but they look great and spot on. These guys usually come in a 2-pack, like Rogue and Gambit. Bishop and Storm and everything. They come in a 2-pack, and the 2-packs are anywhere from, like, I don't know, 80 to 100 bucks. The only guy that came by himself was Professor X, and they also have the Phoenix. But I didn't like that Jean Grey. I wanted more of the regular suit Jean Grey, so I didn't add the Phoenix to this. But yeah, the Professor by himself was about 80 bucks. But they've been slowly but surely coming out, and I've been slowly but surely buying them as they released, and now here we are with my X-Men animated series collection. Very, very dope. I gotta say, Kotobukiya killed it. I think these are 1/10 scale. I think the tallest you're gonna see is like Storm and Rogue are around like 11 inches, 10 inches maybe at the most. But yeah, I figured we'd pop in here. The art boxes for these things are really cool. They're like a comic book almost. And I got them hanging on my wall kind of as decoration. That's how cool they are. I didn't throw them out. So very cool packaging first and foremost. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna go through, look at everybody individually, and yeah, just kind of show you what these guys are all about, all right? So yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. All right, people, we're gonna start things with the biggest one by far, and that's Professor X, because he has his little hover chair, little wheelchair action going on. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty damn dead on. Suit looks good. This arm is removable. Actually, he comes out of here pretty easy. Let me see if I can just, yeah, it's just, Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. So you get a little blanket, go over his legs, very cool. He sits in there like so, and yeah, he's got a little butt peg. But yeah, looking good, looking good. Now something else besides all this is to give it kind of a floating look. If you want to pop this off and just leave it like that, you can, but it wouldn't make much sense for his hover chair to be sitting on the ground. So it's probably best to leave that in. But yeah, this is pretty big, man. This is let me get him back in his butt peg. This is a pretty good sized piece. And actually, yeah, I'm supposed to do that first, then do that. It's a whole thing. But anyway, there's Professor X, people. All right, folks, next up we have Bishop, the time traveler from the future, and his beautiful Jerry curl mullet, looking great. Got the M on his face, got a nice little smirk with the raised eyebrow. Head sculpt looks great. Yeah, these just kind of pop off. Even his little bandana, his little scarf is separate. Pop that back in. Holding a big nice gun, as Bishop does. And yeah, he looks great. He looks great. He stands like that. He looks like he's ready to party. He's ready to cock this thing and get to action. But yeah, Bishop's looking good. I like all the little extras, like the blanket over Professor X's legs, them actually including his bandana. Looks pretty sweet, looks pretty sweet. Now we got to take a gander at Beast. He's got kind of this squatting, thinking pose. The man is a genius after all, but he looks great. He looks great. And I like that his glasses are removable. You can pop those on or off. So yeah, Beast just straight up chills and thinks and ponders on life. Very cool little piece. Oh, damn it, where'd the glasses go? Next up, we got the angry little Canadian, and he's very short, very accurate. Wolverine in the house. Looking very Wolverine-esque. His claws bend and stuff a little bit, and I dropped this one and broke it, and I had to glue it back on. But it's fine. It's fine. He is also ready for action, as you can see with a little pose. I love the little cartoon looking arm hairs on the side. That's a nice touch on his arms there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, that is dead on animated Wolverine right there, peoples. I just wish the claws were a little bit nicer. Next up, we have Mr. Scott Summers, Cyclops. And as you can tell, he is ready to unleash some eyeball fury right here. He's all perched back, ready to let it rip. Gotta say, he looks dead on. He looks great. It would have been cool if they would have included his little jacket in there. That would have been nice, but no biggie. I think he looks good. Looking good there, Cyclops. And here we have our last male character, Gambit. And they got him nailed. His jacket, the pink on his armor looks great. He's holding a staff right here behind his back. And what else does Gambit have going on? Uh-oh, he's a sneaky devil. You know he's got some playing cards loaded up back there, ready to send those out. I like that. They portray the sneakiness of the gambling Cajun And I think he looks good. I think that is a nice little setup there. He is dead on. Next up, we got Jubilee. That's right, people. We got Jubilee in her signature outfit with the Bret Hart shades. Even got her little earrings there on the side. Yeah, Jubilee's looking good. It would have been cool if they would have had like a little plasma effect up here, little fireworks coming out of her hands, but I can't complain. Jubilee is dead on. I think she looks great. Next up, we have the elemental beast herself, Storm. And I gotta say, they killed it on Storm. She looks great. Big flowing cape. Got the lightning bolt earrings in there. Facial expression, everything's dead on. The hair, she looks good. Now her and Rogue are the only ones with these kind of little bases. It's because of their pose. They got one leg up because they're flying. So, you know, you got to have a little something to hold on to. So yeah, they got a little clear base right there. But I got to say, she's leaning a little bit like she's about to fly into some action. And I got to say, Storm is looking quite nice herself. And then last but not least, sugar, we got to have Rogue. Rogue in the house. She came with Gambit. Makes perfect sense. Hair on point. Outfit on point. She also has a floating base right here because she's ready to take off and go mess some people up. So yeah, Rogue looks great as well. All right, people, and there we are. There's the whole set, missing Phoenix, of course. And I gotta say, once again, Kotobukiya nailed it. Super nostalgic, super awesome. The X-Men animated series is partially what got me into comics. I was already kind of lightly into comics as a kid, but once this show came out, it changed everything. One of the best intro songs ever. They started recaps. They weren't doing that on television until then. A continuous series for a cartoon and superhero. It was just a wonderful time to be alive. And these little bitty figures helped take me back to those days. So I gotta say, yeah, kudos to Kotobukiya. Really awesome set. Very happy that they made it for one. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. I'll leave links in the description if you want to go look at some of these guys yourself, maybe pick up a couple. But other than that, that's what I got for you today, people. Y'all stay sexy out there. I am out.